You don't owe any platform your peace of mind. Showing up in your business already takes a lot. I've spoken to a number of other business owners that are feeling the exact same thing. Here are the 4 reasons why I hit pause on Instagram and shifted over to YouTube. I haven't been consistently posting to my Instagram for a while now, and I'm pleased to say that I actually feel so much more connected to my business because of it. If you're feeling burnt out by the pressure to be showing up everywhere, especially on Instagram, this video is for you. I'm going to walk you through exactly why I hit pause, what shifted when I did, and how I've been rethinking my marketing, and you can too when it comes to Instagram, and how you can rethink your marketing in a way that actually supports your brain, your goals, and your energy. Because let's be real, showing up in your business already takes a lot. Showing up in your marketing shouldn't take even more. I'm also sharing a few thoughts at the end on how I still use Instagram, just way more intentionally. So stick with me till the end. And before we dive in, if you're new here, my name is Hunter Myers, and I am the face and mind behind Verdure Design Co. Through strategy-led design, I help bold founders build magnetic brands that sell with clarity and confidence. And here on this channel, we treat branding a little bit like dating because both require chemistry, connection, and a killer first impression. Now, coming back to the topic, here are the 4 reasons why I hit pause on Instagram and shifted over to YouTube. Reason number 1, the pressure to gain visibility became a constant struggle. Instagram started to feel like this loop of performing just to stay visible, not to actually connect with people. And quite frankly, that misalignment was absolutely draining me. I felt gross, inauthentic, and completely unmotivated to actually create the content, which in business, you kind of have to do. I felt like I was showing up more for the algorithm than for my actual audience, and that just didn't feel right anymore. Number 2, Instagram feels like it's becoming more of an entertainment platform. This is just my personal opinion, but more and more it feels like people are going to Instagram to be entertained as opposed to be educated. And don't get me wrong, I can be a very entertaining person, just ask my friends. But I'm not creating content to become a performer. I'm creating it to help teach my audience about business, marketing, and branding. I want to be an educator, not an entertainer. Someone who can share real stories, strategies, and insights without needing flashy trends or gimmicks to get it there. Reason number 3, I am a professional yapper. Look, I love to talk. And being someone who loves to share their expertise and knowledge, I was truly constantly struggling to condense everything down into 60 and 90-second reels for Instagram. And honestly, I believe people don't always get what you mean unless you give them examples and explain things properly, especially in the business space where things are oftentimes a lot more nuanced and much harder to condense down into a small soundbite. YouTube lets me show up as my yapping self, and it allows me to go deeper, offering that nuance and not feel rushed or limited in the content that I'm creating. And lastly, number 4, which is the most important to me, I wanted my content to last. When you post on Instagram, your posts and reels are basically gone in a day. Maybe if you're lucky, they'll reach your audience and stay there for a few days, but after that, the content pretty much dies. And I don't have the energy anymore to play into that churn and burn cycle. YouTube, on the other hand, is search engine based, which means it is evergreen. So the content that I create today can serve me for months and years down the line. That kind of return on effort just makes way more sense for where I am in my business and my life right now. I would much rather invest a little more time and energy upfront creating a longer video that actually lasts than spending a bunch of time batching a ton of smaller videos that have a way shorter shelf life. Now, does this mean I hate Instagram? No, not exactly. I haven't completely sworn off Instagram entirely. Instead, I am now leveraging it as a repurposing platform for the content I create here on YouTube. And let me tell you, I feel like I can finally breathe again when it comes to content creation. I'm not dreading it. I'm actually excited. And this feels so nice compared to the way I felt when I was trying to create things on Instagram. You see, Instagram is now just one part of a much larger ecosystem that better aligns with who I am, how I show up, and the energy that I have. So if you're feeling misaligned with where you're showing up, maybe it's time to rethink your platform as opposed to constantly rethinking your message. If you're a business owner stuck in the same loop and afraid to leave something that's no longer serving you, I want you to know this. You don't owe any platform your peace of mind. If you're in a season where you're reevaluating how you're going to be showing up, know that you're not alone. I'm there with you. I've spoken to a number of other business owners that are feeling the exact same thing. In fact, I had an amazing conversation with Sheri Moise, another entrepreneur on my podcast, where she talked about the real reason why people's business strategies might not be working for them anymore. If that is something that you're interested in checking out and want to hear the whole conversation, I will link it below. And if you want more real conversations about brand, business, and alignment, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and make sure to click the bell icon so you hear from me again. That is all for today. So see you in the next one.